Good morning, guys, and welcome to day 15 of riding through Norway, Sweden and Denmark. I am currently located in Northern Norway. I'll close this one because I think there's a lot of wind coming in. Right outside of Mo I Rana, where I've spent a couple days with family. My aunt and uncle has a cabin up here, so I've just been hanging out here, chilling, enjoying some really nice scenery. Yeah, super nice just to take a little break every now and then from riding and camping and that kind of stuff. Can't lie about that. Now I am on my way going north again on the coastal route of Northern Norway. That's very famous for its scenery. It continues all the way up to Bodø. I'm about halfway, probably, just about halfway. I don't think I'll make it all the way to Bodø tonight, but yeah, I'll find a camping somewhere along the way. So yeah, I'll just find somewhere to fuel up down here, because I know there's a gas station down here. I don't know where the next one is, so I might as well just fill up now. And then there's only about 10 kilometers until the first ferry. That takes about an hour, so it's a slow start this morning, but that's fine. So yeah, that is the plan for today. Take a look at these views. I just love mountains. I love ocean. It's perfect. There is some rain in the air today. There's already coming down just a few drops, but the temperature is perfect, around 20 degrees, 22 degrees now, and I can already feel that I have one layer too much on. I'm used to when it's a bit overcast like this, it means that it's pretty chilly outside, but yeah, not today, not these days. Mostly camper vans, as expected. It's a very popular tourist route. It leaves in about 30 minutes, so I'm here with plenty of time. arrived at Åsgårde, I think it's called, where the second ferry is. It's just a 30 minutes ride from the other one. Maybe I'm lucky and can ride straight on board, or is it leaving, or are people waiting? What's going on? What's going on? We are going towards Bodø. Usually they are timed pretty nicely so they can just ride from one and on to the next. And it looks like it's the same here. Bodø 3 to 1. Right, so it's pretty packed, isn't it? This, my friend, was not a planned stop. It's totally random that I ended up here. I drove off the ferry and everyone continued on the road number 17, the main road that I'm also taking later. But I saw a sign that, you had this sign that marked that there's something in this direction that could be worth seeing, like a cultural thing or landscape or whatever. And no one was going there, but I decided to take the chance because I didn't want to ride together with everyone, all the camper bands and stuff from the ferry anyway. So I figured I might as well just find a spot to have lunch, and then this place appeared out of nowhere. It's the kind of view that when you pull up you just can't help but laugh in your helmet because it's just stupidly beautiful. Ugh. I love this. I absolutely love this. Now let's continue going back, and then we'll head on to the road number 17 again and see what good stuff comes from that one. We are now getting close to a viewpoint for what you can see over here on the right side. See that big white blob up in the mountain? That's a glacier. I think it's one of Norway's biggest glaciers. Svartisen, the black ice. Of course, we're stopping together with all the tourists because we are tourists. Check this out. Let me see if I can pass them here. Nope. Not on that side. Of course, everyone wants to see this. I'm just gonna sneak through here. Through here. says here that the black ice, or Svartisen, is Northern Norway's largest glacier, and I read somewhere on the internet that it's the second largest in Norway, so that's pretty cool. It's melting quite rapidly though, like pretty much any other glacier in the world, it seems. You can actually take a boat over the fjord and walk up to it, or pretty close to it at least. Which is it's a cool experience. I've done it once before, so I'm not going to do it now, but it's an opportunity worth knowing of. Now the show must go on, and I have my blinkers on, and there's warnings and whatnot blocking the road for these people. Ugh. Let's get back on the road here, shall we? Good to go. I'm actually really feeling like a cup of coffee pretty soon, so let's see if we can find somewhere to caffeinate ourselves. What a great day. And guys, 26 flipping degrees. 26! Yeah, you know what I think about that. I've said it in pretty much every single of my episodes now. This is not normal. It's not normal. I love it, but it's not normal. Rain going on in the horizon here. Behind the sun there, you can see it's coming down, and the weather forecast says it's supposed to be quite a bit of rain around 6 o'clock this evening, which is about an hour away, and then some drizzling throughout the evening and night. So I think I'll just I located a camping about an hour from here, so hopefully I will be able to pitch my tent before it starts coming down too bad. So yeah, it's absolutely horrible. I'll check the pricing on cabins, but I'd really prefer sleeping in my tent tonight, because it's been 2 nights ago. I have tent withdrawals. Hallo! Det er ventetid, hører jeg. Ja. Ja, da snur jeg og camper bak her. Ja, ulykke, eller? Ja. Den er god. Synes jeg også. So, my sleeping mat is leaking. I had a suspicion already the last time I used it, because I woke up and it was like, why is it so flat? It wasn't like completely flat, but flatter than it should be. And now I filled it with air just a couple, like an hour and a half ago, and it's already very flimsy. So what you normally do when you have a leaking sleeping mat is you get some soap water and you cover it with like soap water piece by piece, and then you see like where the bubble comes up, and that's where the hole is. I don't particularly feel like drenching my sleeping mat just before bedtime, so I'm just gonna do a thorough inspection first of the sleeping mat, and if that doesn't work, then I'll just have to find some soap water and then just try to dry it as much as possible before bedtime. So yay, fun evening activity. No luck. I guess I'm finding the soap water then. Hello again, guys, and good evening. It is right now 11:30 in the evening, so it's quite late, so I'm just have to keep it down because I'm at the camping, and between 11 in the evening and 7 in the morning it should be nice and quiet at campsites. And I know how annoying that is myself when people keep chatting and being noisy, so I'll just be quiet and do this kind of quickly. I've just been sitting inside my tent here and editing and doing stuff like that while the rain has been pouring down here. I got my sleeping mat here, trying to let this little thing, hopefully it's all dried up where I patched the hole. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if I wake up on the ground tomorrow or not. Or I will be waking up on the ground. It's just a matter of how much contact I have with the ground. Okay, so I have my map here. Let me show you the quite short stretch I ended up riding today. So if I didn't show you already before, I don't think I did. Let's see. This is where that's Vega, where I spent the night at the island. I drove all the way up here, and this is where my family has a cabin. My mother's family is from this area, so I have a lot of family in general in this area. The plan for today was to make it all the way very close to Bodø. I made it to Reipå, it's called, right outside of Ørnes, and there's been an accident here. I think I caught some of it on camera, or not the accident, but the waiting line. There was a 2-hour waiting for them to do what they have to do when there's been an accident. The lady actually, I read in the newspaper that she actually passed away from the accident, so that's always a little bit of a strange, isn't it? How just coincidences. If I'd just been there a little bit earlier, I could have been witnessed or been a part of, it's just, better not think that way, but yeah, it's just crazy how random life is, isn't it? All right, the plan for tomorrow. I've changed my plan a billion times now based on which route I should take and the weather and that kind of stuff, because the weather is supposed to be a little bit iffy the upcoming days. I can't complain because I've had 2 weeks of sun, which is just not normal at all. But my plan right now is tomorrow I will continue to Fauske, where I have 2 sisters, and then I'll spend 2 nights there because I was gonna take the ferry out to Lofoten already tomorrow morning, because I wanted to be close to Bodø. Now I can't make it to reach the first ferry. I'll have to start, it literally leaves at 3 o'clock at night. So
yeah, I'm not doing that. And the ones in the morning are all fully booked, and the next one is not before 7 o'clock in the evening, so I'll arrive at midnight or something in Lofoten. So I won't be doing that. And then Thursday is supposed to be really shitty weather both in Lofoten and here at the coast. So it just seems stupid taking the ferry out there and just spend a whole day there just in pouring rain, or having to find some really expensive shelter, because Lofoten, it's a touristy area, so everything is just usually fully booked and pretty expensive. So I figured I'll be spending 2 nights with my sisters here, and then on Friday morning I will be taking the ferry from Bodø out to Moskenes, right out here on the tip of Lofoten. So yeah, that's it for tonight, I think. I'm gonna climb out of my little nest that I made here for myself, shut down the computer, go brush my teeth and clean up, and then I'll go to bed and pray that that it's gonna be a comfortable night on a sleeping mat that doesn't leak. Oh, thank you for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're considering traveling in Norway, and especially doing the Northern Norway, don't do the E6. It's so boring. I understand that you want to save time, but the road 17, the coastal route, it is so worth it. Especially if you have good weather, you should go there. It is so nice. Just do it. Okay, I'm done now. Bye.